Hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing good and are safe at their homes. I'm Harshita Garg and I welcome you all in this interview talk series. Today we have Soumita Banerjee with us. Hi Soumita, how are you?
Hi Harshita, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me here.
Great. So basically Soumita is a founder of Let's Author, a publishing company with a global platform to revolutionize the world of writing. She's also co-author for the book In the Arena. She's an entrepreneur and a tech enthusiast with experience in industrial research and development, technology analysis, and book publishing. So this was a brief introduction about Soumita. Anything you would like to add, Soumita?
Thanks, Harshita, for the brief introduction. I think you have covered all that defines me. So nothing additional there really from my side. Thanks.
Great. So basically this interview talk series is about the Let's Author publishing house and her first book In the Arena. So we will be discussing about her life journey of starting a publishing house, then publishing a book, and what this is all about. So let's start with the session, Soumita. And my first question would be, what's the Let's Author is all about?
Okay, yeah. So I'm sure, Harshita, you might have read a lot of books. Okay, so if you go back and think about each of the books you've read, you would notice that it was written by one author or two authors. Most of them would have been quite famous authors, celebrity authors, or I don't know, just celebrities who we like to read about their stories. But you notice if someone wants to become an author and write a book, first of all, it's a big deal, like writing a whole book. You need to have so much of knowledge to put it all into this one book, 150 to 100 pages book. And in addition to that knowledge, what you also need is a huge amount of will. You need to have this dream that I want to become an author. You have to have the persistence. You have to have the perseverance to go on with it. Yeah, it's a really big deal, actually. And unless you have those additional factors with you, you cannot share your knowledge and your experiences with the world in the form of books. Of course, you can write blogs and articles, but not books. So you notice there is a gap. There is actually nothing in the whole world right now. There's a huge gap in this area that if someone has an interesting idea or some insights to share, they cannot do that in the form of books. Yeah. So we identified this gap and we thought, why not have a platform that can enable anyone with this valuable insights that learned during the course of our professional lives and personal lives as well, those wisdom to share with anybody who's willing to read those books. Yeah. So that's to be, and that's how we are different, I would say, from any other publisher out there, be it a traditional publisher or a self-publisher. Yeah.
Right. So from where did this idea strike to you about like opening this publishing house and starting this own venture of yours?
Yes. So before I started Let's Author, I have been working with this company called Nine Sigma since the last 8.5 years or so.
Right.
So Nine Sigma is into something that's called open innovation. They work in that space. Are you aware of open innovation? Have you heard that term before?
I have heard, like, I have a vague idea. Can you explain more about it?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So open innovation, as the name suggests, it's about opening up the process of innovation. It is based on the logic that any company, no matter how big it is, like even billion-dollar companies, they believe that they don't know everything. Nobody can know everything that's out there. And quite humbly, they actually go out to look for solutions to their innovation problems. So they go outside their organizational boundary to search for solutions to their technical innovation problems. That's called open innovation. Now, I worked in this space for so many years. I saw this work. I saw this is a very smart way of doing things, because you just accept that you don't know everything And there are other people who know it. And instead of I trying to understand everything and do from scratch, we rather go outside and ask others who have first-hand knowledge.
Right.
So these are like startups or universities, all these kinds of places where they find solutions to their problems that they bring in, collaborate, and then they bring innovations to market very soon, accelerating innovation. So I saw the power of this, and then in a very separate place, in books, writing books, in publishing, there is nothing like this there. Like, there is one author who sits, who does everything, who researches. It takes like 1 year, 2 years to research the whole book, and then they write the book. And then you'll see that that book is actually a perception of that one author. What that person understood, that is being shared through the book. So I thought, why not adapt a similar practice like open innovation into book writing and make these books that come out like really inclusive, sharing first-hand knowledge and information from all these different people. So this concept is actually called the wisdom of the crowd. So the crowd is there. There are so many intellectuals with so much knowledge with them. Why not have them all come together, co-create this book? When the reader reads the book, they come to know about perspectives of all these different authors. So that's how the idea struck. And like I said, there was a gap. There is nothing like that right now in the whole world. So I thought, why not start with it? Let's see where this goes. So that's how Let's Author came into being.
Right. So in short, it's like the power of collaborating with each other and then bringing out the best from one book. Either like instead of reading 10 books, you can read like 10 different perceptions in one single book. So yes, maybe that is the idea.
And there's one more thing that I need to point out, that this is not an anthology. This is not a mix of 10 different stories coming together, compiling it. That happens. That's common. That happens. No, this is not that. This is about writing one cohesive story. Like our first book, In the Arena, this is about telling entrepreneurs how to go about building products that your customers will love, really successful products. So it's not like one chapter written by one person. No, it is a mix of like multiple people came together to write even one chapter. So yeah, it's not single one person storytelling, but a compilation of everything into one story.
That's a great idea behind that. So a follow-up question for this, I was reading a couple of reviews and feedbacks from the people online about Let's Author. So one feature that most of them was including is the game changer feature. Like, this book is a game changer for us. So can you throw some light on what exactly this feature is all about and how it's helping other people out there?
Yeah. So when these reviews came in, even I was quite pleasantly surprised to see this word game changer mentioned by everybody, like just organic mention was there. So I thought about it, why that thing is naturally coming, that word is naturally coming to describe Let's Author. And I realized that the model is such that it is nothing like how books are written right now. So it is actually changing the rules of the game. Yeah, the model. It's I think that's the obvious reason why it's called a game changer, because it's kind of having this potential to disrupt the current publishing industry, I believe. Yeah, and also the authors who are coming together to write the book, like I mentioned earlier, they're not your regular author with the dreams of becoming an author. They are regular people like you and me who have accumulated a little bit of knowledge through the course of their journey, and then they have this platform to share that. So the people who are involved are also different, slightly different from people who would generally go about authoring books. Yeah.
Right. So basically, it's the game changer for the publishing house industry. Okay. Yes. Moving forward to the book. The book In the Arena, what is it all about and what is exactly says your first book? Yeah.
Yeah, so In the Arena, the reason why I came up with the title and what this book is all about is actually, see, a lot of us come up with ideas through the course of our lives. We see some problem, oh, why is it like this? It should have been like that. Why didn't someone come up with it? All of us have come with these ideas, but only a few of us actually go ahead and do something about it, execute the idea and make it a reality. May not be a success, but a reality at least. So when you do that, you are coming out of your own comfort zone, out of the cocoon that you are in, and you are stepping into an arena. Arena, not in the sense like a battleground or something, but a place like a stadium where you stand on the ground and people are now starting to look at you, what you are doing, and you are showing people what you're doing. So you enter the arena. And when you do that, once you are there, when people are looking at you, something changes inside, and you gain different kinds of insights, you gain different kinds of experiences, and that lets you become freer. So unleashing your entrepreneurial spirit and making your idea a success. So that is precisely what the whole book is about. The title tells exactly what the book is about. And it will be, I'm sure, very useful for anybody who would really, take one step, act on doing something on their own with their own idea.
Right. Okay, so as you previously told, sir, that it's not a book written by one author. So can you give us some context about who all contributed to this book and what's their exactly background for the same?
Yeah. So this book has been co-created along with me, 14 other co-authors. They come from different countries. So there are three more authors from India, and then there are authors from European countries, from Israel, so from South Africa. So you have these the knowledge that these authors, who are themselves entrepreneurs, who have themselves experienced what entrepreneurship is, sharing their knowledge, their insights, their experiences, and from what they learned from those experiences, that they're sharing in the book and telling the readers, the entrepreneur readers, what you should avoid and what you should rather focus on.
Great. Okay, so if we talk about pre-ordering or ordering the book, so what's the procedure of ordering, and in which forms it's available as of now?
You can pre-order it. We have created a page on our website, which is letsauthor.com. You can pre-order the book there. It is available in ebook format, in soft copy, paperback format, not soft copy, sorry, paperback format, along with a hardcover. So all the three options are there. So whichever a reader likes to have, they can do that. And the book publishes on September 9th. In another 12 days, I believe. At that point, we will start fulfilling the orders.
Great. So that was a brief about the Let's Author and In the Arena. So now I would like to ask your personal experience of starting a publishing house and then publishing your book. So how was the experience, and was it like a down and up journey, or was it a smooth one? So how was it?
See, I think ups and downs are an inevitable feature of anything in life. In everyday life, you'll see sometimes you feel really happy and sometimes you feel really sad for whatever reason. There may not even be any reason. So likewise with entrepreneurship. But the thing is that if you don't take it so seriously, we tend to take the downs very seriously. Oh my God, something really bad has happened. But if we don't look at it that way, we rather look at it as something that's part of life. And it's not, see, I may be the founder of Let's Author, but the idea itself has resonance with so many people, and they are not exactly supporting me, but they are actually supporting the idea behind Let's Author. So if I separate myself from my company, not look at it as my identity, but rather something that that is made for others, then this ups and downs become less. Yeah. So it's about not taking your venture so personally, like it's my baby, all right, but don't take it so personally is what I think we should do.
Right. So you basically keep handling the ups and downs very clearly, and just keep going with it, and accomplishing the minimum task that you have for the day.
Look at it objectively. That's also one of the things we talk in the book, that don't take it personally, but look at it objectively, and try to experiment with what you're doing as you do in scientific experiments in labs.
Right. Okay, Soumita, so this is the last question from my side. That one advice you would like to give to all the viewers out there. So what would it be?
I think it is more rather from as an entrepreneur, but from a philosophical point of view, I would say, like I mentioned earlier, uh, don't take things like so seriously personally. Just try to keep it cool, be it your personal life, be it your professional life. I think if when you keep yourself slightly distanced from what's going on in your life, things become easier. Yeah.
Great. So to keep a context of it, like keep the things to the point, and just don't think about it, and just keep going with the same.
Yeah. Like mindfulness and stuff. Be in the moment. We tend to be in the future and in the present, past. Don't do that. Try to be in the present.
So it was a great session with you, Soumita. It was a short and crisp one, and I enjoyed the session personally. So all the viewers out there, you can go through the description of the book and pre-order the book in the Arena right now, and just grow your entrepreneurial skills. So thank you, Soumita, for your time.
Thanks, Harshita, for your time, for having me here, and for your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You too.